because it's actually a generational thing. But dudes is just real bitches out here. Like, I'm really like this Shiggy dude. Like, I'm about to get really X-rated. I'm sorry, but and I don't even like saying nigga. I don't even like using the word anymore. But this nigga is. Who raised him? Like, this is why I've come to realize, like, yo, I don't want to hear women say they can raise a man, because you can't. Miss me with that shit. A man raises a man. A woman raises a woman. You need an example of a man in the household to run and check shit. Like, I'm not saying it has to be like, oh, it's everything. I mean, let's be honest. When a man's in the house, a woman usually knows when to shut the fuck up. And when a man is, let me finish because Pete gave me a dirty look. When a man has the respect of his family, it has nothing to do with them being quiet. It's more of there's two-way communication. And the kids see that and they see, oh, this is how mom treats dad. This is how dad treats mom. Dad, like, mom word may come first on some things, but dad's word is final on some things, and vice versa. Some things you ain't gonna get away with your mom, some things you ain't gonna get away with your dad. But when it comes down to it, when you have to pick someone to protect the household, you're looking at a man. Like, every other community has that. Like that, like in the white household, we're looking at the dude to be the bread to hold shit down. Women hold shit down. I'm all for it. Pro woman, all that good shit. I'm not trying to be misogynistic, but when it comes to these dudes out here, I don't know how they were raised. I don't like were there no males around? Like, did all y'all niggas' fathers leave you? Did none of them teach you how to treat women? Like, it's not misogynistic. I just need to know, like, you on that's first like, off, you on someone coming on and saying, "Be quiet, Pete." Your mic's. No, it's not. No, it's really not. It's really not.
If you have to say that disclaimer, that means you're.
Because some people who are listening may not know me and think I'm just misogynistic as hell, and I'm not. I'm saying
you are.
These dudes on social media crying and like apologizing like little bitches instead of handling their business with whoever they're with off the internet is like a serious problem. Like, it's girls out here getting the shit beat out of them and dudes just standing there laughing and recording. Like, who raised you? Like, what? There were no men around to teach you anything? Like, I don't understand it. I really don't. And I'm not going to always blame the women in your life because, shit, they stuck around. But you dudes, like, y'all just rolling in packs of bitches. I don't understand it. Like, the way I was raised, there's certain ways you handle yourself as a man to garner the respect of a woman and people around you. And I'm really not seeing it out here. Like, Shiggy was really on Instagram about to cry and shit. Like, dog, one, you're in your 20s. Don't apologize for not being faithful. When, let's be honest, none of y'all in relationships. Y'all just out here just trying to hit anything that moves. So, first off, you're lying to yourself and her. But honestly, like, I just don't understand why dudes are just real bitch made out here with how they move and how they handle situations. Like, handle that shit, one, in private, and two, don't blast all over the internet trying to get sympathy. Because I don't have sympathy for Shiggy. He's just dumb as hell. Seriously. And, like, I don't see how women will respect you after that. Because that shit was trash. Like, stop acting like a bitch.
Wait. Unmute your mic. Let's talk about this.
Okay, you want to talk what?
So what about going on Instagram and trying to get and
apologizing,
crying and apologizing? What? How does that make
crying
you
like a bitch because an Instagram model said you were in her DMs and now you want to apologize to your girl?
How does that make you a bitch?
Okay,
when you're apologizing to your girl.
For one, you out here doing all these dances and shit on the internet, trying to be cool.
So you don't.
And instead of you G-checking the situation like, hey, yes, I was in other girls' DMs.
Bro, all this shit you're saying is misogynistic as fuck.
No, it's not.
G-checking is misogynistic as fuck.
No,
saying
it's not. Oh my
you
God.
need to handle your
what
business
white feminist told you that?
in private like a man That is fucking misogynistic.
I don't
as
think
fuck.
you should put all your business out with
That
your
is
girlfriend
misogynistic,
on the
bro.
internet because you got
That's
caught
literally-
cheating
that's
on her.
literally the
That's
data.
pretty stupid. You should handle that with her in private.
Bro, even just the way you're saying bitch is misogynistic as fuck.
Well, I'm not saying bitch as in a woman is
Yes,
weak.
you
I'm
are,
saying
bro.
he's being a
You're
bitch
using it
in-
as a derogatory term.
Do you know the definition of a bitch?
It's a female dog.
Okay, then. Like, so how am like that's literally what you call a female dog. I'm literally not saying you're acting like a bitch ass woman. I'm not saying that. I'm saying you're acting like a bitch. You're acting weak. You're acting literally.
So what is wrong with that? Why do you have
now
an issue
everyone?
with
Because now
Why do you have an issue
You've
with that?
embarrassed yourself and your girl.
Why is that
in front of
embarrassing?
the world?
Why is that
because
embarrassing?
you couldn't handle?
that? Why is that embarrassing? Why do you need to handle your woman?
I didn't say handle your woman. Now you're putting words in my mouth.
But that's
and
what
you're
I'm
not
saying.
listening.
You're saying handle your business. Why
No,
do you
should
need to handle that?
the fact that you cheated on your girl. You should talk to her in private about that, face to face, and not go out here trying to garner sympathy and say, "Oh, I'm sorry,"
So if
all
you're
over the internet.
so
Because
if,
you look stupid twice over.
so if you're a public
Just be like, "I fucked up, and me and my girl are gonna handle this in private. Please give us our space." Instead of you going on this whole tirade, "Woe is me, I'm sorry." Like, no, dog, because it looks disingenuous. Because if you didn't get caught, would you be doing that? Would you be apologizing? No, you wouldn't.
yeah,
He would have kept doing what he was doing had he not gotten caught. Look me in the face and say he would have.
but the difference is he's a public figure, and if he gets aired out in public, it's both embarrassing directly in their relationship as well as disrespectful because he's in the public
There are
eye.
dudes who aren't public
So-
figures who do the same thing.
So like
It's a culture
For him
of
to-
dudes doing that.
so,
Airing out their
why
business and their girl's business.
So why do you have an issue with that?
Because I think you should keep that shit between y'all. That needs to be in-house.
Why?
You shouldn't let
Why?
the whole world know about
Why?
what y'all was doing.
Why?
Because that's none of our business.
Why?
You're just going to be stupid and keep
everything-
asking fucking why?
That I'm asking you why because I don't understand.
Okay,
Because
do you
if
know- let me
if
ask you
you're a
something.
social media
Is it-
influencer and your whole life is on Instagram,
No, this
and
nigga-
that's what you
first off,
what you do.
He dances.
That's what you do.
He dances to songs. He comes up with dances for songs. He's not
Yeah.
giving relationship advice. Like his
Exactly,
relationship
but
ain't none of
still-
our business.
but
And now that
still,
you put
you're-
that out there,
But still,
you just
putting
made
it
yourself
out
a
there.
bigger target. I don't understand why you would do that. That's pretty stupid to me. And that's not even something like I would want to put my girl through if I really cared about her. Like, I'm not going to be like, yeah, so here's all the shit I did to my girlfriend. That's embarrassing. That makes it worse.
So when
That's
she,
like going to your girl's job and apologizing for cheating on her in front of her whole fucking office. Is that really a good idea?
yeah, but the difference with that context is, did the cheating happen in front of her whole office? Because
But he didn't cheat with a
if
chick
so-
on Instagram.
if so,
There's not a sex tape of him out there.
yeah, but I'm assuming that she screenshotted him in her DMs and probably posted it.
Everybody
And-
screenshots though.
That's what I'm saying though. So like,
So, but
so
he
like-
he made a whole freaking Kevin Hart apology
but
video.
what I'm saying, so if the embarrassment happened in the public sphere of Instagram, then
you don't owe his followers
then it would
that
make
information.
then it would make me understand why you would go to that same venue and platform and talk about it, because yeah, he's just posting videos, but he's posting videos that kids are looking to and dancing to. So I'm pretty sure
They got
people
shit to
are
do with his
aware.
relationship.
I'm pretty sure people are aware of his whole cheating thing, because at this point we have media,
No one Instagram
we have
thought-
media that cover just influencers.
And
So-
Instagram ought to blow him up. But I'm
So,
like, anybody could get their DMs blown up. And so what? Like, but when you admit to stuff that no one previously knew, not even the model, and you air all of your dirty laundry out to try to flip it and get sympathy and have everybody back on your side again, like, I'm pretty sure his girl didn't want to know all that information out there. That's what I'm saying. That's bitch made to me. That, like, you don't throw all that out there for the sake of trying to get good PR back to win your fans back, and you kind of just threw your girl under the bus. Even worse. Y'all should have handled that off the record, off Instagram. Because if you cheated off Instagram, you don't need to go on Instagram and say, I'm
But
sorry
you
for
just
cheating.
said he cheated with an Instagram model.
Allegedly. No, there's like, she blew him up and say, yo, you was in my DMs, blah, blah, blah. But he went on a whole video crying damn near about all the stuff he did.
So how did
I'm sorry to my girl.
So how did she
apologize to your
cheating?
girl's face, not on Instagram.
So how do you know he didn't?
I'm saying regardless, you don't put all your personal business like that of your private relationship on the internet.
Is his girlfriend an Instagram influencer?
I never heard of his girlfriend before this. I'm pretty sure she's a private figure. That's what I'm saying. The Instagram model fronted him out. That's a private thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I still disagree.
You can disagree, but
Yeah, I'll still disagree.
Like, would you put if you cheated on your girl? Would you?
I'm not a public figure.
You're on a radio station that's in public. Some might argue that you're a public figure at this point.
I guess.
And who's to say? We can argue that all day, but some smart ass somewhere.
Yeah, I would.
You would literally go on the internet and apologize for all the stuff you did to your girl that only you and her know about, or you know about and she don't know.
Because at this point, your brand, especially if you're a public,
what does a brand have to do with two people in a relationship, dog? That's nobody's business.
Because that's a part of your brand, and that's
you
a
do
part
that
of your
shit
reputation.
after though.
That's a part of your brand and your reputation. So if you're misrepresenting something, then because people are lying who are you too far, like they're posting.
But I'm starting with that.
If they're not cool with you cheating, then you need to address it. Yeah, for sure, 100%.
That's shit I don't like about the social media era. First off, if I'm living my life with a relationship with somebody off of social media, and let's say I'm having pictures, whatever, I'm not gonna bring all my dirt on the social media just for the sake of, because that's a form of clout chasing too. That let me spin this, make myself better through redeemable. I'm sorry, but like if your girl don't forgive you, you haven't even talked to her. That's a bad look at a level. You care more about the person that you're hurting than a milf up on Instagram you ain't probably met. I care less about following all that other shit. If it's
because I'm confused.
What's about?
About your point of view, because you were talking about okay, if this relationship is private, it should be private, but like the reality is social media is still part of your relationship, whether you put your significant other on social media or not. That in itself is part of your relationship.
Private figure.
Okay,
I get you're saying like that deal with Brittany and all that shit. Like, if that's your significant other in a relationship, they're not a figure. You start releasing private shit that they only necessarily want. So
honestly, man, I didn't even give a this whole topic. The only reason why it's because the language that you're using when talking about the whole issue, like there's plenty of other things you could say.
I think he's a soft weenie for doing that.
Okay, there you go. That's
I have
much
to be
better.
The word police. Okay, did I hurt anybody's feelings?
It's not
because I said the word bitch.
It's not about being the word police. It's just about holding yourself to a higher standard. You don't need to call people like bitches for no reason. Yeah.
No, but that's soft. That's whack. Like, you don't put your significant other in that situation. You just don't. If it happened offline and all that Instagram model did was blow him up for saying you were in my DMs trying to get at me, okay, publicly apologize for that. But don't start publicly apologizing for a bunch of shit that we didn't know about in your relationship to try to like win everybody back and say, oh, I'm really sorry. Because then that just looks weak in front to your significant other who is a private figure. That's what I'm saying. Now, if y'all public, all bets is off. Whatever. I don't care.
Again, though, like the whole thing is like we're talking about it, so it's
only because he said something.
It's not private.
Only because he said something.
Because he's a public figure, so his relationship.
But his girl ain't
private. It's not private because
his relationship with a private citizen.
Dating a public figure, it's makes you a public figure by association.
Not really.
I mean, it kind of does. You're still in the trade.
Okay, for how many years did we not know about Stedman when it came to Oprah? He only became public once it became public. Like, okay, and he started doing interviews and all that other stuff. But until then, he was a private citizen. Some people stay private until they want to become public. But I'm saying in this case, I'm pretty sure, I hope it wasn't her idea to have him go on Instagram and just blurt out all the intimate details of their relationship troubles, because that would be really dumb. Or who knows? Maybe they're gonna strategically market it. Then hey, do what you got to do. But I'm saying for the sake of caring about a person,
and the other thing
you don't do that.
And the other thing is, like you mentioned earlier, the whole